We often overlook the true cost of poor timing or execution, but some companies vanished only to see their very ideas later create unimaginable fortunes for others. Aereo, founded in 2012, offered live broadcast TV streaming via miniature antennas. Its goal was to disrupt cable, letting subscribers watch network TV on any device. Facing massive legal battles from major broadcasters, the Supreme Court ruled against Aereo in 2014, classifying them as a public performance. This landmark Supreme Court decision essentially shut them down, though its concept later found success through different business models with services like YouTube TV. Dig, launched in 2004, was a pioneering social news website where users submitted and voted on articles. It was once the king of internet news aggregation, attracting millions of users and high valuations. Their disastrous Dig V4 redesign in 2010 completely alienated its loyal user base, forcing content from major publishers instead of user-generated feeds. This misstep allowed Reddit to become the front page of the internet, proving Dig's market validity with a multi-billion-dollar valuation. Alta Vista, launched in 1995 by Digital Equipment Corporation, was the first widely available full-text search engine. It quickly became the dominant search tool, processing millions of queries daily and offering innovative features like multimedia search. However, after an acquisition, the company shifted focus, trying to become a web portal with various features, diluting its core search strength. By prioritizing portal features over search quality, Alta Vista lost its lead and faded, while Google ascended to global internet dominance. Shockingly, Kodak engineer Steven Sasson invented the first digital camera in 1975, a device that recorded images onto a cassette tape. Despite this groundbreaking innovation, the company became paralyzed by fear of cannibalizing its immensely profitable film business. Management chose to focus on incremental improvements to film rather than aggressively pursuing digital photography. Kodak filed for bankruptcy in 2012, a stark reminder of how ignoring the future it helped create cost them billions. Once the undisputed king of video rentals, Blockbuster famously had the chance to buy nascent Netflix for a mere $50 million in 2000. Their CEO reportedly laughed off the offer, viewing Netflix's DVD-by-mail model as a niche market. Blockbuster later attempted its own streaming service and a hybrid online in-store model, but it was too little too late. Netflix's multi-billion-dollar valuation stands as a colossal monument to Blockbuster's catastrophic strategic error. As a major early internet portal and search engine, Excite was a significant player during the dot-com boom of the late 1990s. In 1999, Google founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin offered to sell their nascent search engine to Excite for just $750,000. Excite's CEO famously turned down the offer, reportedly concerned about Google's too-good search results, which kept users from staying on Excite's portal. Google, of course, became one of the world's most valuable companies, while Excite faded into obscurity. Launched in 2002, Friendster was one of the very first social networking sites to achieve widespread popularity, especially in Asia. It created the blueprint for online social graphs and profile-based connections, pioneering many features we now take for granted. However, it struggled immensely with scaling its infrastructure to meet demand, leading to slow performance and frequent outages. Friendster ultimately sold for a fraction of its potential worth, having laid the groundwork for a multi-trillion-dollar industry it couldn't capitalize on. Founded in 1999, Boo.com was an ambitious online fashion retailer targeting a global market with high-end brands. It burned through an astonishing $135 million in just 18 months, becoming a poster child for dot-com excess and poor planning. The site was notoriously complex and slow, relying on flash and high-resolution images that overwhelmed dial-up internet users. Boo.com went bust in 2000, but its vision of a curated, international online fashion destination has since been validated by giants like Net-a-Porter and Farfetch. Pets.com launched in 1998, famously selling pet supplies online and delivering them directly to customers' doors. Despite its iconic sock puppet mascot and massive advertising campaigns, the company suffered from an unsustainable business model. Shipping heavy, bulky pet food and litter across the country was incredibly expensive, leading to razor-thin profit margins on every order. Today, the massive success of Amazon and Chewy proves Pets.com was simply ahead of its logistical capabilities. Webvan, founded in 1996, was an ambitious online grocery delivery service, one of the most high-profile failures of the dot-com era. It built enormous, highly automated warehouses and purchased a massive fleet of delivery trucks, investing over $1 billion in infrastructure. The company aimed for an extensive national rollout too quickly, expanding into multiple cities before proving profitability in its initial market. Webvan declared bankruptcy in 2001, but its vision was proven right by the multi-billion-dollar success of Instacart and Amazon Fresh, leveraging existing infrastructure and gig economy models. These stories remind us that timing is often everything in innovation, and even brilliant ideas can fail if the world isn't ready. Which of these colossal missed opportunities surprised you the most, and what other vanished giants do you think deserved a second chance?